Hey YouTube, it's me again. So, like all things, you're probably wondering where the heck I am. Well, I'm in Georgia, and it's all gonna make sense real soon. I figured since my last video, which was way overdue and super delayed in uploading, I would post another one and give you a new update on what I'm doing in life. So I guess let's start here. I am in central Georgia now. I'll take a walk with you. Sorry about the sound of leaves crunching. It is fall, and this is sort of a real-time video. I'm walking up a hill here, just enjoying a nice little sit down in nature. One of my favorite things to do. Walking up this hill, and I will soon show you what I've been up to. Still doing okay, still surviving, still hanging in there. But a lot has happened since the last video that I posted, which was delayed by a year, maybe a little more, on the farm in Florida. And now it is, I don't know, a little pup following me. He's a good boy. Now it is, let's see, can't even get my dates straight. It's the end of January. So yeah, I came up here right on time about 3 months ago to enjoy the spectacular leaves changing in fall. And set you down right here. Where I'm setting you down is on the horrible sun. There we go. This is the rear deck of the bus. Let me catch my breath for a second. So yeah, I came up here November, the beginning of November, after being in Central Florida for longer than I would have liked. Things have gotten really crazy there, and I was in a place where there wasn't much opportunity, and I was unable to work on the bus like I wanted to. But I was staying in the bus because they don't like it when you live in vehicles now. And yeah, it's livable. Still not finished. Still in the process of doing that. But I've come a long way since Florida. Both hypothetically and in reality. Come a long way as a person. And although, I'd like to lead this off with nothing but happiness, that would be fake. So, I'm going to give you a little tour real quick. And please don't judge. But, I'm a single guy now. Yeah. After a 12-year relationship and a long friendship before that, we went our separate ways. And I don't know that we'll ever reunite the way I had planned. But I'm sure you'll see this, Karen, and I love you. Okay. Sorry, I had to take a minute there. I am an emotional creature, and I take pride in that. People have their differences, and they go their separate ways, and I don't know. It's a dream, that's for sure. I'm gonna lay in the hammock for a minute while I gather my wits about myself. Ah, that's nice. It's a really nice way to spend the day. What are you doing, Roop? You crazy butt. Come here. Let me see you. My buddy. It's my buddy up here. So yeah, I'm in Central Georgia now. Got a hammock right next to the bus. I couldn't be more ecstatic about this location. Sorry about the different lighting changes. We're in the middle of the day here, but it finally warmed up a little bit. We've been having, freezing and below freezing temperatures, as I'm sure a lot of you are struggling through, but I am very happy to have seasons again in my life, and I'm very happy to be here. I would show you the entire property. It's 20 acres, Central Georgia, but that's all I can really say. I'm living the dream, really. I mean, it's not a complete bus, and I'm still not, pursuing those crazy, wild dreams I have to travel full-time in the bus and get it finished. But, yeah, I don't know if you remember in the last video, but I had issues with the vehicle. I ended up selling my Volkswagen for way less than I wanted to get for it. And I ended up getting a little mini motorcycle. Maybe I'll throw a clip in here somewhere. Yeah, sold that Volkswagen because I could only drive the bus up here. I don't have a tow hitch yet on the back of it. And got a little mini motorcycle, a little Honda Monkey, and it's so much fun. I loaded it up in the back. I was still on the verge of separation. We had been through about a couple years of separation, staying on the farm and everything, and things just weren't working out, and they sold the farm, so I had to find a place to go. And so I put a what do you call that, an APB. I put a thing out on Facebook, and surprisingly enough, I started up my Facebook again, even though they wiped me out completely due to sharing holistic information, which is just ridiculous. I'm not going to say too much here because things happen. But anyway, long story, even longer. So I got a little mini motorcycle, and that was my transportation for a while. I had to move off the farm. I moved out about 20-something miles away from where I was, which was more central to town there in Sebring, and it was rough. Some really nice people helped me, move in there, but changed their tone pretty quickly. About 2 days after I had moved there in the bus, they had all kinds of constraints. I probably shared too much information because at that time I was looking for something a little bit more permanent. Not permanent, but useful. Something that would help me in my dreams, building this bus and everything. So I put it out there into the universe and got quite a response back from one good friend and his wife. They invited me up to Alabama, and I was like, whoa, okay, gonna move out of state? Sounds good. And I can go stay on your property, and then when you finish your place in Tennessee, I can come up there. That sounds really nice. And he actually owns a bus with his wife, so it would be, ideal. Then some other friends just serendipitously reached out through a comment and said, you're welcome on our place, on our property in Georgia. I basically put in my description, need a place to park, willing to, earn my keep, work on the property. I'm very useful and skilled. I'm a photographer, this and that. Like, just a nice place to park, and 30 amp power would be really nice. 20 amp is okay. I can even just run an extension cord if I need to, because I don't have a whole lot of need. They said, okay, well, here's the thing. My husband, he's a videographer for 25 plus years, and I'm going to put him in touch with you. His wife reached out to me, and he says, yeah, come on up. I got 30 amp and lots of space, and plenty of woods where you can spread your wings and, go meditate in the woods if you want to, which is a nice thing here. Nice and peaceful, other than some barking dogs, you know, from some neighbors. We're pretty out here, and it's just really peaceful. Lighting fires all the time, and sitting by the fire, and just gathering my thoughts. Lots of solitude, lots of time to think and plan. And so anyway, yeah. So I met up with my significant other and said, look, I know, you know, you're trying to work things out with me, but I've got to set it to you straight. You know, I don't want to give up on this dream. This may not be aligned with what you want in life anymore, but you know, I've got to do something soon, because I'm in a jam here, and I've got this invitation, and it's out of state. And in tears, she agreed. She thought, you know, it would probably be a really good thing for me. And she's right. The only thing is, she's not here with me. And her goals have changed from my own. I don't think she can see herself living in a big schoolie and traveling full time, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, because it's very freeing and, you know, a beautiful life as far as I'm concerned. But not everybody's cut from the same cloth, and we had been having some issues for a while. So after she came up here for her winter break to visit, which was really nice with the dogs, for about 10 days she left, and then a week later I got the call, and she says, you know, I think it would be best if we go our separate ways, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if we reunite down the road somewhere, you know, who knows what could happen. You know, I love you, and I'm never going to stop loving you. I just feel like we need to work on ourselves for a while. So that was hard. It was really hard dealing with that, and it still is. It's still fresh. Still a fresh cut, but I'm doing okay. So, enough with the sob story. I'm here in central Georgia. It's about as much as I can share right now. I'll be sharing more soon. I do have some projects going on, including working on the bus. But for now, let me just show you the digs, because I said I would, and I'm sure you guys were wondering what I've been doing, so hold on a second. So I turn the camera around here, right next to the bus. The perfectly aligned trees for a little hammock to hang. Surrounded by woods. The leaves have fallen. The bus is here, parked very nicely on a really nice property. I cannot show you any of that because I want to respect privacy. You stay out here for a second, Roop. I'm going to be showing the people the bus. Hang loose. So, it's my bus. Turn on some lights here. There we go. Yeah. It's kind of my spot. I'm pretty set up in here for the most part. So, yeah, I'm not getting in. I mean, it's a mess. Some people are probably like, oh my god, I'm so claustrophobic right now. But I've got everything I need. I'm messing around with wood burning kit. Made that sign. Really like that. Made that for her, and then when she came up here, I left it behind, and we came back, and she never brought it with her. So I'm just going to hang on to it for a while. When I'm stressed out, I sit in this nice little heated rolling massage chair. That's really nice. I've got reflectix on most of the windows and some foam board. I got a few of them open for ventilation. Got my fantastic fan wired to a battery down there. And that's really nice. Great to bring in some air and ventilation, especially when I'm cooking. Swap it around and suck the air out. I got my stereo hooked up. Sentimental me, pictures of Dad and the dogs and my girl and my mom. My mom and Dad are no longer with me. But lots of little inspiration everywhere you look, because I'd like to be inspired. Teach love, coexist. Why not? Life is better at the campsite. So I got everything I need. Got my ice maker. That's real nice. We're on a well here, but the water is delicious. Big valley. Got my little seating area set up. Yeah, I'm still a smoker like an idiot. Got my 5-burner stove. Full-size oven that's hooked up to propane and converted over. Fridge full of food. Freezer full of goodies. A little bit of Captain. I'll be hitting that later probably. Made a little shelf, Walmart shelf. When there's no bathroom available because we've had some plumbing issues due to the freezing, you know, busted pipes and stuff. I've got a little squatty potty here. So, no lack, hanging up my clothes. Shower still not hooked up. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Well, showers, I mean, all my stuff is plumbed in. If you've been following along for a while, I've got all my electrical run, propane, and plumbing. But right now, my shower pan is just a basin because I don't want to half-ass anything. I've got a storage unit here with the remainder of possessions, you know, the panels for the roof, the actual floor. This carpet's getting really beat up, but it's protecting a little bit. The subfloor underneath, it's insulated. Got my shoes down there, got a little table. Put the emergency windows out when there's a nice breeze. A little table down here with some reading. Found me for free king size gel memory foam mattress, just like I wanted. Still haven't put in my skylight, but that's okay. Got a fan for when it's hot. Got a really good heater for when it's cold. I also have a heated blanket. Lots of layers here. And then most recently, I've got this, king size mattress pad that's heated as well, electric. So I am on the grid here, but we're working on getting completely off the grid. There's a lot of solar, a lot of different things going on here. Quite a few other buses that I can help work with and help build and fund my own build and hopefully get this thing done soon. Built a little mini office back here. Got a all-in-one computer recently to replace my broken laptop and a bunch of drives I'm going through to try to reinvent myself. Got a TV, DVD player over here. Oh, this is interesting. Go ahead and pause the video if you want. That's basically what got me kicked off of Facebook, permanently deactivated. It's just immune support vitamins. I don't know what the big deal is. It helped me heal. So, I'll take you up on the roof. It's still not done, but my frame's up here. Let's, give me a second. I'm gonna climb up. So yeah, one thing I did do before leaving Florida, this is not mounted yet. You see the tape down there where my holes are drilled for my supports. That'll probably be the next thing I do, is get this thing secured down permanently once and for all. But I did paint with some white because that silver was just, heat up to your touch. Didn't hang in there too much. The sun's not very good with that. That's that tractor paint. So I may just have to get another thing of it or find a new method. But I got a chair up here. Hold on. This is nice. Sit up here. Hunting season's over, but I have taken up hunting recently. I've always been encouraging myself to try to get outside of my comfort zone, and upon arriving here, it was the midst of fall and deer hunting season was in full swing, and the guy here, he's great. He says, okay, well, just like I did with my kids, before you can hunt with me, you've got to skin and gut and butcher, process your own deer. So, yeah, he ended up getting two, and then they found one, a fresh kill on the road that didn't want to go to waste, so brought it back in. I tried my hand at processing an animal, a big one. So then he says, okay, well, you've had enough primers and pointers from me. The next one you got to do on your own, and then after that we can hunt together, which was really nice of him to, do that, because I do need the hands-on experience on how to be more self-sustaining and do what's needed. But I do love some good deer meat, and yeah. So I hunted with him up until just a little while back when season ended. I had a misfire on one, and I missed another one. So since then I was able to get a sight, and I think by next season I'll be looking good. Anyway, I'm here living my best life, the best that I can right now. I'm still working on getting a vehicle other than my little motorcycle, because it's been freezing, and I'm back here in the country with deer running out in the road and stuff all the time. It would be really dangerous to ride that motorcycle around here too much. Of course, I probably will take you on a ride at some point into Macon. I'm about 15 minutes away from Macon, which is really nice, because it's a really cool town and lots to do, way better than Central Florida. And I've got the seasons here. I'm wearing a sweater. It's like probably 60 degrees right now, a low of about 35, I think. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this video a little shorter than I anticipated, because it's probably already really long with the few cuts that are here. But yeah, I'm liking where I'm at. Single again. That's kind of a weird feeling after so long being mostly live-in attachment and having this bus to show for it. Yeah, not giving up on the dream. Trying to create my own utopia still. I'm going to continue with that name of the channel, and I'm going to keep the little apostrophe afterwards to say Utopians, because I think we're all Utopians deep down. We want, freedom. We want a lot of free time to do the things we love to do, and we shouldn't have to work our fingers to the bone just to survive. Things are getting a lot crazier. I didn't think I would be saying that. I thought there might be some improvement, but that being said, I'm happy where I'm at with these people. They're very much forward-thinking and preparing for whatever may happen. This isn't forever for me, but it's a really nice pit stop along the way. And like I said, I'm trying to create a utopia here, and the best advice, just like it always has been, out of the idiot's mouth, create your own utopia. Start today. Don't let things get in the way. Don't be down when things don't go according to plan. Keep your head up. Keep your chin up. Live your best life. Always wear your heart on your sleeve. Let people know you care. Tell people you love them, because tomorrow's never promised. And yeah, I'll see you real soon. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I'm working on here, within reason. I've got to be respectful to the privacy of the property owners here, and do what I'm here to do, which includes getting back on my feet, rebuilding my photography business online, and having some web presence somehow, and just really put my best foot forward, because without your feet you're kind of stuck. And we were born with legs, and in my opinion we should use those legs and be nomadic as much as we can. And that's why I now live in a 40-foot bus, and I'm trying to make the best of it, and get out there on the road. I'll try to put up another video real soon. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I know there's maybe only 150 of you, but if you like this video, please thumbs up. Subscribe if this is the first time seeing it. Maybe go back all the way to the beginning. I've got, what is this, number 85, part 2. A bus ain't easy to build. A lot of people, I don't know how they do it, but they're already, on the road within a few months. And, I had every intention of only taking 6 months to do this thing and have the same thing going on. But it's been years. It's like I'm going on like year 4 or 5 now, I think, since we got the bus, and still haven't made much progress, but it feels good. I'm comfortable. Got everything I need for the most part, besides a vehicle and besides some lasting work right now. But it'll all come to fruition because I'm staying positive. And yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, comment below. Create your own utopia. Start today. Peace.